Animal rights groups say they will approach the court to force government to ban loud and highly explosive fireworks. And the Minority Front is keeping tight-lipped about the leadership of the party after the death of their leader Amishand Rajbansi. I'm Richard Brooks. Animal rights groups say they will approach the court to force government to ban loud and highly explosive fireworks. 4 dogs were killed, and many more were left severely traumatized during New Year's celebrations in KZN. The SPCA and Animal Rights in Action have described this year's celebration as the worst in recent years. SPCA's Maureen Vida says they received close to 50 animals which had fled their homes.
From the 31st until the 1st, we brought in 31 animals, traumatized dogs, some cats, and to date many of them have been claimed. But from that period onward, every day more and more strays are being brought into our facility. We would dearly like to see fireworks restricted in our area. Our national body is dealing with the issue of the importation of these big, horrendous crackers, but on a local basis, we would like to see our bylaws amended and properly policed because it's just unacceptable the trauma it causes to animals.
Former Leopards rugby player Vusumizi Nekani has died at his home in Uitenhage in the Eastern Cape. He was 64. Nekani was one of the black players who appeared for the Leopards against England in 1972 and the British Lions in 1974. Nekani was arrested and jailed for 5 years during the uprisings in the Eastern Cape that followed the 1976 Soweto riots. He is survived by 3 daughters and 3 grandchildren. His younger brother, Morris.
As we received this morning, those bad news, we don't feel okay, but we accept it because of his condition. He was not in a good condition and he was really bad, but we really accept it now. We feel so sorry as a family, but we accept those news.
The Minority Front is keeping tight-lipped about the leadership of the party after the death of their leader Amishand Rajbansi. The 69-year-old politician, who had been ill for several months, was laid to rest after an official state funeral last weekend. Political analyst at the University of KZN, Imran Bakas, says Rajbansi will not be easily replaced.
The party, perhaps to its own disadvantage, was built largely around the persona of Rajbansi. One can very well think about the colourfulness that Rajbansi added to the political scene in KZN and the fact that many people really looked up to the MF for a number of their social needs. There hasn't been any kind of succession planning, and I think with the exception of Rajbansi's wife, who I think is a very capable leader, I don't think there's anyone else in the Minority Front who would be able to fill his shoes, so to speak.
Gauteng's police say neither of the 2 young women reportedly harassed and groped by a group of men near the Noord taxi rank in Johannesburg has laid a charge. The women were attacked last Friday, allegedly because one of them was wearing a miniskirt. The incident was captured on CCTV. Yesterday, Gauteng Premier Nomvula Mokonyane condemned the behavior and advised one of the victims' family to open a case. No one has been arrested. Gauteng Police spokesperson Lungelo Dlamini.
We don't have a case that was opened up to this date.